I'm sure many of you are thinking, well, all he has to do is just have sex with her, right?
It sounds pretty straightforward, doesn't it? Hello, and welcome to Irene Talks. My name is Dr. Irene. If you are watching me for the first time, you are welcome. If you are a returning viewer, you are also welcome. If you've been watching me but you haven't subscribed yet, come on, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, like this video if you like the content. If you learned something new from this video, remember to press the like button, subscribe again, and share this video with your friends and your loved ones. So we talked about things that can affect sperm production, and we focused on things that can directly affect the testes.
But you see, it is not enough to produce sperm. There must be a successful transportation of that sperm that was produced in the testes to the woman.
It sounds pretty straightforward, doesn't it?
I'm sure many of you are thinking, well, all he has to do is just have sex with her, right? Well, it's more than just having sex. 3 things are important for a successful transportation of sperm. The first is the passage from the testes to the woman. It has to be clear. Think of your kitchen pipe, for example. If it is blocked, then the kitchen sink cannot be drained. The second is the ability for the sperm to move. For it to get to the egg, it has to be able to swim, to have motility. And the third is the ability to deposit the sperm high enough in the woman.
Things can happen to any of these areas to cause infertility. The problem can be congenital, that is from birth or you were born with it. Or it can be acquired, that means you got it later in life.
So normally it takes about 74 days for sperm to be produced and mature. After it is produced in the testes, it is moved to the epididymis where it gains motility, that is movement.
After about 12 days in the epididymis, it is ready to move out.
There can be blocks or obstructions in the different channels that carry the sperm from the testes to the penis. It can be as a result of disorders from birth, like cystic fibrosis, a genetic disease, Young syndrome, blockage of the ejaculatory duct, and many more. The thing is, many of these birth disorders will either have incomplete development or absence or natural blockage of some of these channels.
Acquired blockage, on the other hand, can be as a result of infections like tuberculosis or STIs, especially the STIs we talked about last week. It can also be as a result of side effects from previous surgeries.
Blockages can also be caused by nerve damage from accident or spinal cord injury. There can be problems with the sperm's ability to move as a result of disorders like immotile cilia syndrome.
Men with this condition can have viable sperm, that is, their sperm is capable of fertilizing an egg.
They can also have normal numbers, but they can't move. They are non-motile. We also have disorders like immunologic infertility, where the immune system disturbs sperm transportation or sperm-egg interaction. That is, your immune system fights against your own sperm. Finally, there can be problems with sex, and this will affect the man's ability to deposit sperm in the woman. Disorders like impotence, that is, when a man is having difficulties with erection or ejaculation, or both. Also, disorders like hypospadias, where the opening of the urethra on the tip of the penis is not at the tip. Proper deposition of sperm may be impossible. Then there is the problem with timing and frequency of sex. It is important to have frequent sex when trying to conceive, especially on and around your ovulation.
There are ways to recognize the ovulation period. There are ways you can recognize that you are ovulating, but I will talk about that in another video.
It is important to be honest with your doctor. For the right test to be performed and for you to receive the best care from your doctor, honesty and transparency is necessary. Ask your doctor, not Google. Unarguably, Google has been a great help in this day and age, but Google is not a doctor. It cannot evaluate or examine you properly. It is important to ask your doctor your medical questions. Google can exaggerate or underemphasize the importance of a condition. It can also completely miss it. Many articles on Google are people's opinion or hearsay articles. So be careful.
Practice safe sex and get yourself screened regularly for STIs, especially if you have multiple sexual partners.
So that'll be all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to press the like button if you enjoyed it, if you learned something from it. Subscribe and share this video with your friends and your colleagues. Thank you guys so much. Bye.